Hi all, this is Kamal Das representing CodeHunters, a team of full stack developers and security analysts.
And we have team name is CODESTRIX. Congratulations team.
Hope you're all doing good, and thank you all for the love and support throughout the entire video series for this Smart India Hackathon 2023, and I hope it has been useful throughout and we have provided the valuable insights which we have learned throughout the Smart India Hackathon 2022 journey. In this video, we are going to talk about the Smart India Hackathon 2022, our experience in winning the Smart India Hackathon, what all we did, what are the struggles which we faced, the journey to the impossible. And let's dive into the video. And so far in the videos which we have seen earlier, we have talked about the plan and strategies, the team formation, the winning PPT, everything that is needed for getting shortlisted to the grand finale. And in this video, we are going to talk about what are the things that are to be done during the 36-hour hackathon and the prerequisites that are to be done before the hackathon. So when you get selected, that is after the internal hackathon is completed, you will be submitting your idea through your college in the Smart India Hackathon portal. Following that, in a gap of 1 or 2 months, we will be getting the results of who on your problem statement has been shortlisted. So the number of people who are shortlisted may be 5 ideas, it may be 3 ideas, and it may be even 0. Last year there were multiple problem statements which had no teams that were shortlisted. So the value of the idea is so crucial here. So when you get shortlisted, you will be getting a mail stating that your team has been shortlisted, just like the one which is in the screen, and you will need to go into your portal and you need to acknowledge it that yes, I will be taking part in the finale. So if you miss acknowledging it, your team will be automatically eliminated. So this is the first thing after you get shortlisted, and following that you will be asked to submit the details of your team and stuffs relating to the hackathon. And this was the time when we faced some crucial stuff. As I said in the previous video, 3 of my team members, they stepped back just 20 days before the hackathon. So I had actually mailed the Smart India Hackathon stating my situation, and I was not expecting any reply from them. I thought it was over then and there, because at least 5 members had to be there and we had already lost 3 members. But we got a mail stating that we can replace with 3 new members, which was something which I never expected. And it seems like most people from India has requested for that, most students have requested for that, and it was our pleasure because we had to capitalize on that, and we had just 2 days of time. I think we received the mail on August 3rd, and within August 5th we had to register it, just as it should be mentioned here. So we had to rush up the entire process. I joined with my juniors, they joined in my team, and in this process we need to start the registration which we had done initially. It's like a revamp of the entire process in just 2 days, and we need to get an acknowledgement form from our college stating that these are the members who are going to partake in the hackathon, and here all of the names of 3 team members at the start are the new members who have joined us, and we were all set to go. Following the team confirmation and all stuff that you are going to partake in the hackathon, everything, then we will be taking the details of the Nodal Center. What does Nodal Center mean? The location where the hackathon is going to take place. Last year, as it was 75th Independence, it took place in 75 different locations, and we got ACS College of Engineering, Bangalore, and this will also be updated in the site, and we will be receiving a mail. The best thing here that everything will be receiving as a mail, and that is perfect. And we will be also asked to join to a Telegram group actually, and in that group they will be providing the details of the t-shirts that has to be printed, the standees that which you have to take and go. Let me just show you the template, and this is the standee template which is provided by them. It is provided actually in Telegram, And in that page, this is how you need to create a standee of your team, and you need to take and go, and it is compulsory. And along with that, we'll be having the t-shirt designs, the logos, all the templates will be provided by them, along with the size details and everything. And we chose black color actually. And this is the initial process before getting into the hackathon. Let me tell you something more interesting. We had lost the entire product code which we had built for the first 6 months. The reason behind it is that, as I said earlier, 3 members stepped out from our team and they had their contribution in the code, and they were not willing to provide us the code so that we can move further. And this all happened just 1 week before the grand finale. Imagine having just 1 week of time having to reconstruct the entire code that was supposedly built for 6 months and still standing as the winners of Smart India Hackathon 2022. And this is our journey. And one more thing before the grand finale is that the travel cost will be reimbursed. And the reimbursed cost doesn't mean that whatever travel mode you come, it will be reimbursed. It will be a sort of fixed amount based on the distance you are traveling and stuff, with respect to a second class train ticket, sleeper. And that is how all the procedure before getting into the grand finale. And we completed all the procedures of the booking the train tickets and stuff like that. For the reimbursement, they will be asking a mandate form actually, where the team leader's account details has to be provided. And once the team leader's account details is provided after the hackathon, the reimbursed amount will be credited here. This is how it actually works. And we need to be present at the grand finale location 1 day before the hackathon, because our hackathon was scheduled on 25th and 26th. That is a 36-hour hackathon starting on 25th morning. So we were present at the location at 24th. We started our travel at 23rd night, and that was a great journey throughout to the location. We worked throughout the night. We were set up, and 24th is the preparation day, so we can go to the location. That is, we went to ACS Engineering College. We were provided a desk so that we can make the plans and strategies for the hackathon that is coming in the next day. And the way they took care of was something spectacular, which we never imagined. I have taken part in multiple hackathons, but the way they cherished us, the way they took care of us, hats off to ACS College of Engineering. Then comes the 36-hour hackathon. So the next day, the hackathon was inaugurated by Dr. Mailsamy Anatharai, the Moon Man of India, and he's also specifically told about our idea.
Verification. Connectivity mainly may not be the
idea, which is basically an alternative for OTP. In his initial speech itself, that we are waiting for a solution for that idea especially, and we were the one who chose that, and we were at the first desk itself, and we had a good interaction with sir as well. And that is how the day kicked off. And somewhere around 6 to 7 hours, we made all the plannings on how we are going to pitch for the first round. The first round was scheduled somewhere at around 1 p.m. On the first day, that is after 6 hours of the kickoff of the hackathon. And in the first round is basically an ideation pitch. In the ideation pitch, you are going to tell about what exactly you are going to do, what is your motive, how is the end product going to be. And in this round, the judges will be telling their perspective on how you could improve the product, or what is their exact requirement, and what is wrong in your idea, how you can improve it. All the feedbacks from the judges will be received from your end. And this is the start of the actual hackathon here, because so far you would have prepared with some idea, with a preconceived idea that this is how you're going to work. Only after coming to the hackathon location, you will know what exactly is the need, what exactly you have to do. Just like that, it happened to us. For an OTP alternative, we built a QR based authentication system. The one question which the judge asked, we were unable to answer: what will the people with button phones do? So we didn't even think about that. We just focused so much on the security and stuffs and all. We thought that it will overlap everything, but no. The pinpoint first question was that. And it definitely broke us in the first round itself. We thought that, okay, it's done there. Then following that, the event was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the evening, and it was a great session as well. And now it was a time where we had 5 teams actually as competitors, but we didn't at all feel like competitors actually. We had a good conversation with each other, and each 5 of us were stranded with more or less the same kind of idea, the QR based idea and stuff like that. And the second round was supposed to be held in the next day's morning, and it's already late night, around 12 hours have already passed, and we have got no idea now, and we were like brainstormed that okay, it's done, we are it's the end. But all of a sudden a spark of an idea came out, because in the olden days we know that we have the button phones where we can get the bank balances, the mobile SIM recharge just by typing codes *994# or whatsoever. We will be getting the details. It is typically an offline mode of authentication that is getting online data. That's where we thought, why can't we do something with that? That is when we started researching a lot. One thing we did here is that we didn't just rush up into the idea of just coming to know. It is basically called as USSD. And what we did is we started working out on how we can make it possible, what are the different steps that can be done, and that we did the SWOT analysis, we prioritized all the features, and by the meantime it has already crossed the 24 hour mark, and the next day has already come, and it was the time for the second round. And the second round of evaluation was scheduled at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we were already having a preconceived state that this is what we are going to do. We had a clear idea. We haven't started working by that time for the product, to be honest. We had a clear idea on what we are going to do, and that's all. So in the pitch for the second idea, we told in detail that what we are going to do, and the judges were quite amazed on our idea, because what our idea was, in that button phone logic, we are going to bring as an offline mode of authentication in such a way that even without internet we can log into a website with 100% authentication and authorization. And one tricky question which the judges asked during that time was, USSD has been something that is there for 10 years. Why people have not used that yet? He told us to prove one more concept, to do a bank transaction between two accounts just by USSD, to prove that it is highly secured. Apart from that, we need to show the product demo in the next round. And now we have done all the plans, we have split up all the features, what are to be done next, and we had a good team actually, so that, as I said, even though it's a reformed team, each one of them were at their beast mode. So we had a proper division of tasks, we had a proper intervals between each tasks, and we had a proper timeline management, because we had just 8 hours remaining now for the final round, and we had to complete the product within that short span of time. So what we did is we had a conversation with the judges who were already there in the location on our idea, because USSD is something which in India we cannot directly access from the government. Only if you are a company or you are a government based organization, you can get access to USSD. And we talked about it to the judges, and they told that okay, it's fine, in the future stages maybe DRDO can sponsor for that, but for now we need to show a working model. So we started working on the prototype. So be specific here, we were not asked for the product, we were asked for the prototype, just because it was not possible to deploy that no matter what in that point of view. So we started building the product, and at the stage we were able to complete up to 80% of the prototype, not 100%. We were able to complete up to 80% of the prototype. That was just an hour before the final round. So we have done all the works that are to be done. Now how our system will work is that you have a website in front of you, you're going to put your details there, you're just going to go and click on authenticate, and you will be getting a code there, *484# or something like that. All you need to do is just take your phone and type that code. Even if you are in airplane mode, automatically the site will get logged in. This is how we were able to build a system. We couldn't take it to high or stuff like that. We built a simplified system to make the process understand. Apart from that, we made a simple architecture and a simple presentation for the pitch. So just as how much the coding round is important, the more important is the final presentation which you're going to build. Spend at least 2 hours for the presentation, like what exactly you need to pitch, because the final round is just going to be about 8 minutes. In 8 minutes, you need to pitch your product, you need to show the demo, the judges' queries, everything should finish in just 8 minutes. And you can finish in 8 minutes only if you have a proper practice of what you're going to do. So be specific of the problem, be specific of what solution you're providing to the problem. A neat and clean architecture. This is the architecture which we showed actually, a simplified architecture without much complexity, and the features, the best features of your product, what you're offering, the security or whatever stuff, something that could impress the judge. So the time we were pitching, we arranged laptops in we arranged 3 laptops. One laptop was for the pitch, one laptop was for the architecture, one laptop was for the demo, to ensure that there was no complexity in the judges to understand the product. And that was one good thing which we did, because the judges were able to navigate between the laptops to understand what we were saying. By the meantime, we did a bank transaction. So I and my partner, we both were having Indian bank accounts, so through USSD we did a bank transaction as well. That justifies the security of the product, and we received good feedback in the final round as well. And this is the third round. Especially in Smart India Hackathon, we can have the fourth round, which is basically, I forgot what's the name, it's power up round or something like that. 2 or 3 teams will be shortlisted from this set of teams, if they are like on the same level of scores, and the winner will be announced. This is how it works. But in ACS College of Engineering, the 4th round was not conducted. The total of 3 rounds only was given, and the aggregate of the 3 rounds were to be announced as the winner. All the hardships which we faced before coming to the hackathon, no one thought we could win. Even we thought we couldn't win, to be honest. We just came that we should not give up. Just for that factor we came. And then came the result announcement moment, and I forgot the ma'am's name. She was announcing the winners, and she was giving all the pre-talks about the hackathon and stuff. And then came the moment.
And the winner team name is CODESTRIX.
Congratulations to the team.
Congratulations team. Once more, a big round of applause.
Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we proved the world wrong that with willpower, nothing is impossible. Every pain and effort was worth it. This swashbuckling victory is a slipper shot to all who wanted to see us lose. Take a bow, my rampaging team.
Kill them with your success, bury them with your smile.
Congratulations to the team. Please give a big round of applause and congratulations to all.
Congratulations CODESTRIX. Keep it up.
It was a pure goosebumps moment for us. One of the best in our lives, which words cannot express.
It's a kind of game, right? Like, we will have a winner, we will have a loser, or stuff like that. It's never a loser. That's the thing here. You are either a winner or a learner. That is how it works. And we were ready for everything. And the moment the results were announced, there came the goosebumps thing, because we couldn't believe our eyes, because even our ACS College of Engineering, they know that we had no mentors by our side. It was only 6 of us who went there solely on our hands, and we did it. We made the impossible possible, and this moment will be etched in my life forever till the end. No matter wherever I go, this moment is something that will stand in my head. And this is how the grand finale works. Hope I didn't bore you too much, because I thought I had to share my Smart India Hackathon experience with you all. And maybe if this video was boring, I have a vlog which I had already recorded last year, and the link is upside here. And always remember that consistency is the key, and that has been our success formula. And no matter whatever the hurdles you face, see that you are able to consistently work on the product, and that consistency, not only one member of the team, it's all 6 of them working together. That's what consistency is. Always remember, this is one of my most favorite quote when it comes to team. The strength of the team is each individual member, and the strength of each individual member is the team. Hope you will understand that. If you don't, you will understand. And great kudos to my team, who were the main reason for us to win the Smart India Hackathon 2022. Special thanks to Shri Vishnupriya and Birzila, because when 3 of my other members of the team, when they stepped out, they too were the ones who were as my pillar of confidence, stating that no matter what, we will go and do, even if we 3 are there. And then thanks to Vetri, Bharat and Gokul, who came together and we did the unthinkable. Great thanks to this team, and this will forever be memorable in my life. And hope you give your best in the Smart India Hackathon 2023, and I hope I have covered everything in this whole series, starting from the plans, strategies, what you have to do in the finale, the presence of mind, how you need to network between all the people, and this will definitely be one hell of an experience. Best of luck to all of you, and if you have any queries regarding the hackathon, please feel free to comment down. And I have been receiving multiple questions stating that why are you talking only about the software. To be honest, I'm not much aware about the hardware session on how it works and stuff, and I thought, why don't we invite someone who actually knows it. So Sindhija Kumar, she will be joining us in the next video, which is basically on hardware, specifically for hardware, how it works, what she did actually for winning the 2019 Smart India Hackathon. And she was also facing more or less the same thing. She went solely on her hands. It was a team which was dominated by girls actually, and she was the one who brought the culture of winning hackathon in our college actually. And that's why I'm saying why it's so special, because before going to this hackathon I talked a lot to her as well on the situation which we had gone through and everything. So thank you, keep supporting, thank you for showering your love throughout the series, and lot more to come. Stay tuned. Thank you.
எப்பயுமே நம்மளுக்கு சொல்யூஷன் என்னன்னு தெரியாத ஒரு விஷயத்த எந்த இடத்துல நம்மளுக்கு விஷயம் தேவைப்படுதோ அந்த இடத்துல இன்னும் பார்த்தா தான் தெரியும் அது சொல்யூஷன் இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு. ஃபைனல்ஸ்க்கு வந்ததுக்கப்புறம் தான் அங்கே சொல்யூஷன் இருக்கா இல்லையான்னு தெரியுது. அதனால் உள்ளே இறங்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே வெளியே நின்று இதுக்கு சொல்யூஷன் கிடைக்குமா கிடைக்காதுன்னு யோசிக்கிறத விட்டு டூ ஒர்க், சொல்யூஷன் தானே கிடைக்கும்.